Good morning. 5 weeks out. Time is absolutely flying. So, welcome back to the YouTube, guys. Plan of action for today. I have 2 high days, today and tomorrow. And the reason why we are doing 2 high days with my steps pulled back to 8,000, because this week I have seen a lot of fat loss happen. On average, I am 3 pounds down. But I actually dropped down to 245, which when you compare my body weight to last week and even the look, it's pretty much 5 pounds taken off from pretty much Thursday last week. And if we compare the body weight from a few days before that, it's even more than that. So there's definitely no need to be taking off more body weight at this point, especially with where my condition is actually at. So the plan of action for today, we back off a little bit. Food is going to be 750 grams of carbs for the day, 50 grams of fats and 250 protein to be exact. And I'm going to give you an exact breakdown of nutrition. It's going to be as follows. Meal number 1, 50 grams of chicken, 3 whole eggs, 125 jasmine rice, 100 grams of blueberries, 40 grams of protein, 110 grams of carbs, 16 fat, 762 calories. Meal 2, 125 chicken, that's all raw weights, 125 rice, 100 pineapple, 40 protein, 108 carb, 2.5 fat, 612 calories. Meal number 3, protein powder, 30 grams of whey, 130 grams of cream of rice, 50 pineapple, 20 honey, 20 raisins, and that's 38 grams of protein, 125 carb, negligible fats, 729 calories. Intra stays the same, 20 grams of MPS max, 30 grams of performance fuel. Post-workout, guys, we've got 180 grams of cream of rice or rice, 100 blueberries, 150 cod, and that is 40 protein, 153 carb, 2.5 fat. Meal number 5, 100 wild salmon, 50 prawn, 100 rice, 50 pineapple, and that's 40 protein, 83 carb, 4.7 fat, 535 calories. Last meal is a hefty one, which is 30 grams of protein, cream of rice at 150 grams, 10 grams of almond butter, 10 grams of dark chocolate, 200 grams of frozen mixed berries, and that's going to be 44 grams of protein, 135 carb, 11.9 fat, 841 calories. So the macros exactly for the day are going to be 4,552 calories, 250.8 grams of protein, 752 grams of carbs, 48.8 grams of fats. That is how the high days are structured. So 2 days back to back. Today's a push day. You will get to see some highlights of my training. Tomorrow is a leg day. So I'm likely going to vlog today, which is me at 5 weeks and 2 days out, and tomorrow at 5 weeks and 1 day out, and give you an overview of how the days are looking. The day has already started. I am waking up pretty damn early, so I have already been downstairs to hydrate, make Meg a coffee, get some of my meals put together, get my rice out, prepare my rice for the day, wash it, put it back in the rice cooker. I've already done some client replies for the guys that are prepping and guys that need immediate attention, especially with Billy and Joey competing this weekend. And now I'm back in the lab, back in the office. I'm going to do another 20 minutes of work with my red lights on. And then I will do my usual walk on the treadmill, just a little bit less. So my steps are pulled down to 8,000, which means normally I would probably do 20 minutes or 40 minutes of steps in the morning. Today, I'm only going to do 20, which is just my normal routine that I uphold in the off season. But first, guys, we're going to get stuck into the check-ins. This is a little update for you, and let's get it on with the day. I'm excited for the day for sure. Energy hasn't really been dipping. I'm still feeling great, but I definitely think backing off at this point now is going to be the right way to go. And this is something I would not have done last year, which resulted in me completely withering myself away and losing a lot of tissue. So there's a time where you need to press on, and there's a time where you need to pull back and reset. And I think with how much I've been dropping, how much lean I've been getting, this has definitely come an ideal time to prevent me just getting smaller for the sake of it. There's definitely no need for that, especially at 5 weeks. I could probably be ready in 2 if I really wanted to. But again, that's not the goal, right? The goal is to be ready in 5 weeks, which again gives us an opportunity to have a smaller rate of loss and more of a controlled rate of loss, meaning we don't have to take off as much as quickly. Let's get this started, guys. I do have a couple of clients coming in for in-person check-in as well, so you'll get to see that. So we've got Mark, Hector, and Carlton coming around about 10:30. So I'll show you that as well. Busy day full of activities. Guys, hope you're all having a fantastic day. Please make sure you've clicked the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you need anything from Trained by JP, code KUBA10 and code KUBA at Hardbody. Coaching, consultations, training plans, Team MK coaching. Links are in the description down below. Let's get it on. Jesus Christ, that was actually a bit of a longer shift than anticipated. So, extra 45 minutes done. And I didn't even realize it was 45 minutes. So I am running on a bit of a tighter time now. But luckily, I do not have as much steps to do this morning. If I did have to do my usual amount of steps, that would have been a problem. But it's actually given me an opportunity to get more work done. So without further ado, guys, time to get my groove on, get my ass in gear, get walking, get grooving, get moving, get the day started. Definitely feel better for always having a little bit more movement first thing in the morning. I feel like mentally I do have better focus and I am always a lot more switched on. So guys, any of you that struggled getting going first thing in the morning, get up and get some movement in. And very often, like I did this morning, even though I didn't do my actual formal walk, I do get on the treadmill for like 3-4 minutes, do a bit of a power walk, get some blood flow going, then get my shit ready for the day ahead with preparing my meals, preparing my soaps, etc., which takes me like 15 minutes, taking the rice out, putting the rice in the bowls, etc., and then we get moving. Also, just small tip, don't put your rice in a fridge. It will develop a starch and it will definitely impact your digestion. So cook your rice fresh first thing in the morning and just let it sit either at room temperature or leave it in the rice cooker. Top tip. Top digestion tips. Don't ever leave rice overnight in the fridge, ever. Anyway, time to get the steps done. Let's get it, baby. Easy work. 25 minutes wrapped up and not even a bit of sweat. 5 kilometers an hour, 3.5% incline. And let me tell you, at 2:45, the fitness levels are insane. Resting heart rate is sitting in like mid-50s. That's with my politics in. So if I was to remove them, it'd probably sit in like low 50s. So my fitness levels are pretty incredible. I'm not gonna lie, I feel very light at this body weight. I mean, in comparison, at 2:45 now, I feel like I used to feel when I was like 210. So taking my body weight up to 280 and staying there for a while this year has definitely paid off because I feel insane at this body weight. So, food for thought, guys. Sometimes it's worth getting heavy, getting strong, and then maintaining that as you come down into your contest condition over time, slowly. And making sure you keep your activity levels high. Anyway, 2 rounds of posing now. Normally I do 3. Today I will just do 2 with holds. And then time for meal number 1. Here we go, guys and girls. Meal number 1. 3 whole eggs, 50 grams of chicken. We've got my health sups. I just had my Digest Pharma Pro and Ensure. And then we've got blueberries and pineapple in here. The mix of pineapple and blueberries because I split my pineapples and blueberries between my meal number 1 and pre-meal. So that is how meal number 1 is looking. We've got 2 grams of salt, some dash seasoning. Actually, I'll stand corrected. It's 1 gram of low salt and 0.5 gram of salt. So that is meal number 1, guys and girls, at 7:30. So time for me to eat and then get the day cranked up. Yeah, just look at that. We've got the health subs, we've got the perfect yolks, rice, 10 grams of sauce, and of course, you've got to get the fruits. Boom. Okay, meal number 1 done, podcast on, and I have got my cook on. There we go. We've got Meg's meal number 1. We've got my water boiling for my cream of rice. Today's choice of cream of rice, I'm going to have lemon before training, vanilla post-workout, and I do have some extra rice cooking in there for my post-workout. And that's Meg's meals for the day for her rest day. So after meal 1, I always get the cook on, and then I'll do a little bit of walking, only a few minutes, just to get the digestion moving and get my head in the game for the next block of work. But first, get my little bits ready for the day, and it just breaks my day up nicely. I do like cooking, and I do like to be organized, because then it simply means I can focus on work with no distractions. I can have a proper check-in block, then get downstairs, eat, take a little walk, back to it, which just makes everything so much more efficient. I think with most people, it's not that they don't have time. They just have poor time management, they procrastinate, and they don't tackle one task individually. I do have a time management lecture that I did for my clients that I will be dropping on YouTube soon, so you'll get to check that out, guys. But generally, if you want lectures like this, it's only if you are a part of my mentorship program or if you are a client, unfortunately. Well, that was a very, very intense morning. I have 2 guys competing this weekend. Then I have 4 clients competing next weekend. And then every single weekend then on, I have clients compete in UK and across over in the States. So it's going to be a very fun year of competing. On my show day, I have 11 clients competing on the same day. 4 clients that are actually going to be with me in Italy. And then I have 6 clients competing, some in UK and others are across the pond and in Europe. So I'm just looking at my timeline here, and I have like all of the list of my guys and girls who are competing, and it's looking pretty crazy, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be an epic one. We've got Joey and we've got Billy competing over the next couple of days. Then we've got Billy, Ria, Tom competing next weekend, and Ryan as well. So it's going to be crazy. It's looking good. I'm certainly excited. It's going to be a busy year for me, but this is where I absolutely thrive. I love being in a situation where I'm not only challenged, but I love being in a situation where my guys and girls are putting the work in. We both bounce off each other with the energy, and it makes me realize how good life is at the moment. I'm learning a lot, as always, with regular consults with Dr. Jackson. I actually had a consult with Dr. Dean as well the other day, as I wanted to pick his brains about stuff. So the process continues, and I definitely believe that no matter what, guys, there's always a way to be able to make more progress, refine your process. And every year, my goal is to not just work with more clients, not just put more people on stage. My goal is to always get better as a coach, as an athlete, as a person, and in every way I possibly can, through communication, the way I speak, the way I listen, and the way I communicate with people. I mean, it's huge. So it's all coming together, I believe, and I can only look forward to continuing to progress as much as I possibly can. Anyway, time to go and eat meal number 2, which is going to be 125 chicken, 125 rice, 100 grams of pineapple, like I mentioned before. So I'll show you the meals, and definitely going to put it in the pan, make it all nice. And then I've got Carlton and Mark coming over in an hour, so I've got time to eat. More client replies, get on top of my shit for this morning, and then it's game time to go and do push. So you'll get to see some highlights from that as well. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got pre-intra workout nutrition, and we've got some caffeine beverage that's just about to be made. We've got one more shot to add in there, but we've got to empty the grounds. Anyway, intra workout, 30 grams of performance fuel, 5 grams of glutamine. Post-workout, 20 grams of MPS max. Pre-workout, 23 grams of pumpage. We have magnesium that is going to go into my intra and pre. I already put 4 caps of magnesium into my post-workout. As you can see, it's in there. So MPS is going to go in there. And then we've got creatine, 10 grams in my intra and pre. So I'll crack on, get this made up, and you can see the end product when I've done. The job is done. Pre, intra, post. I've got pumpage, performance fuel, MPS max, creatine, and glutamine, and then magnesium across all 3. Quite a hefty dose of magnesium, as I have actually recently increased magnesium to 2,500 milligrams elemental. And I'll be honest, significant improvement in my energy and sleep. And then we've got the post-workout, which is 80 grams of rice, 150 cod, 100 grams of cream of rice with berries. So this is the full artillery of pre, intra, and post. Now, next will be the pre-workout meal. And then we do have a caffeinated beverage that will be consumed well beforehand. Today, I actually only did 2 shots of coffee total. Normally, I actually have 1 shot in the morning and 3 pre-workout, but today we've got extra food, less steps, so I don't actually see the need for extra caffeine. Any days where I back off or any days where I deload, I rest, I always use it as an opportunity to give my adrenals a little bit of a break. So if I am using caffeine, I tend to either go caffeine-free or have a very small amount. So tomorrow I'll likely do the same, only have a little bit of caffeine, pre-workout, and on rest day, because of the back of the high days and low expenditure days, my energy will be high, I will likely go caffeine-free, resetting me nicely for the following days to use it. So remember guys, caffeine is a great tool, but make sure that you use it wisely. Talking of caffeine, there will be a bit of a deep dive on YouTube talking about caffeine intake. So make sure if you haven't watched it, you give it a watch, as I have posted it recently. Or I might be posting it after this video. Anyway, keep an eye out, subscribe, like the video, show some love. Let's get it. Time to do 5 minutes of walking, get the digestion going, get the nut back in the game for more work. The boys are here. We've got Mr. Hector. He's in the back, looking large. And then we've got Carlton, looking great actually. So you are going to get to see the boys stripped off in the pants. Carlton's actually got some purple ones that actually look really good. So I'm going to have to ask him where I got them from because I might have to get a pair. Anyway, let's get it. Nice. Rotate around more that right side. Hips forward though, when you rotate around. Upper body comes around, not the hip. Hips forward, hips forward, hips forward. Yes, sir. You're squeezing your glutes just a little bit harder. Yeah. Hamstrings. I think that's still a little bit of a posing thing because your glutes are leaner than you display them. Especially in the back shots. Nice. Beautiful. Yeah, that's better. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's the shot. Bit of veinage coming in the glute. Rotate that right shoulder around more. Drop it down. That's better. That's better. External rotate more, shoulders. Arms more. Chest up. More. Yep. That's better. Really crank your shoulders back now. More external rotated. It should feel quite uncomfortable. Shoulders towards me. Yeah, that's better. Nice. Glutes and hamstrings on. You still need to really work on contracting your glutes and hams, especially in the back shots, because definitely sometimes you get it and you can see the line's almost coming into your arse cheek now, all the way in. A few more weeks and it'll be gnarly. Nice. Just cut out whatever you don't like on it. Your quads look fucking big today. Relax. Go again. Any way to hit that shot where you're not flattening your shoulders off as much. Because you tend to, when you hit it, you tend to like lift up your arm and you just flatten that delt off so much. Do you know what I mean? Like, on the front relaxed, it needs to be relaxed where your delts are popping, not flexed. That's way better. But you can still just relax the shoulders a bit more so they pop as opposed to you flexing them. Upper body, you don't really flex on the front relaxed. Midsection tighter. Yeah. Yeah, sick. Let's go. Got a shave. Can I? You don't go home chair, do you? Give me a week, I'm like a fucking monkey. Beautiful. Yeah. Here we fucking go. Nice. Quad 10 again. Yeah. Quad 10 again. Yeah. Yeah. It's better, man. It's better. Yeah. Can you lift up a little bit? Don't crunch your midsection down. Can you elongate it a little bit and lift up? More. Relax. Here again. Can you lift up more or not?
Because this feels tight. I'm trying to get this even with this as well still.
Just see what it looks like. Just pause it up. Pause it up. Nice. Very nice. Yep. Yeah. Nice. Coming a lot this week, man. Blow out fully, come on. Good. What's it look like, Dorian stance? Tried it before?
I think it's a bit more difficult.
Is it? Don't bother. No point. Bring that leg forward now. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. See how you position yourself here now on your most muscular. Can you do similar on your front relaxed? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I see this. I saw it on stage last time as well.
Hadi does that.
This,
Literally, do you know what Hadi does? Hadi and
just adjust your arms.
Hadi, Theo, a lot of them, mate, they just fucking get on stage when they're not having enough relax. They just go, they hit them most muscular, and then they just fucking let their arms down like that and stand there. Because I think a lot of them do look shit in a. I'm not saying you look shit in the front, by the way. But what I'm saying is, if we can make you look stupid good in that initial shot. Fucking meal number 3, pre-workout meal going down. We've got the boys. What have you had?
chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice?
Chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice. Mine's a little bit different. We've got cream of rice. Still rice, cream of rice. 130 grams of cream of rice, 30 grams of whey isolate, 20 grams of dates, 20 grams of honey, and pineapple. A mixture of blueberries and pineapple from meal 1 as well. Leftovers, but the macros are still the same for the day. Now, this will go down 90 minutes before I train. I think Mark's going to get to my house in about 30 minutes, and then we'll set off to Leeds and train push. The boys are looking dangerous, getting caffeinated up for the upper body session. You ready for it or what?
Game time.
That took every ounce of energy. Right, that coffee is super strong, so you're going to be flying.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Really good session coming up.
Right, eat this nice and slow now. Enjoy it, let it digest, and then smash the push session. See the consistency. Perfect. How do you like your cream of rice? Do you like it super thick or do you like it like custard? I'm a custard man. It's got to be like just right, not like a cake.
No, man. In between, not too.
In between, yeah?
Not too watery, not too thick.
Yeah, mine's the same. It's got to be like cooked but not overcooked.
Yeah, and then just a little bit of paste on top just to seal the deal. Salt,
Yeah.
Salt, cinnamon, blueberries.
See, no paste for me this time around. I like to have paste sometimes, or sometimes I like to mix it in. Just depends on the mood. Okay, we're here. 5 weeks and 2 days out. Push day in North Leeds, in the old famous Temple Corner, using original equipment from the Temple gym. So I can't wait. There's a big picture of Dorian next to the hammer strength chest press that we will both be using today. So when you... And Luke. So when you get to use these pieces, knowing that one of my idols, one of the greatest bodybuilders of all time has used it, definitely gives you a bit of a kick up the arse. So we're gonna get stuck in, straight into the session. I've got a planks to do. I'm not going to show you everything, but I will show you the working sets. And I will also do some posing after. I'll probably do a full round and take some pictures, see how things are looking at this point now. See if we're on track, huh? Right, game time.
Alright, sorry bud.
Right guys, that is a session done and wrapped up. We've got post-workout meal going down. I know this just looks like rice, but there is some fish in there, I promise. 150 grams of cod, 10 grams of sweet pappy sauce from Flavour Gang. We've got 85 grams of rice. No, sorry, 75 grams of rice. And then we've got 105 grams of cream of rice with 100 grams of blueberries inside. We've got the lemon meringue with the blueberries mixed in. And that does taste absolutely divine. This is the post-workout meal of goodness. And then we'll get on the road. How was the session?
Savage session.
Tremendous session.
Can't complain.
Progress across the board for both of us. How was the look post-workout?
Yeah, he looks different. He's keeping hitting up this year, but it's for a good reason. He's cracking on, getting the work done, and you'll see in 5.5 weeks.
Looks like less like a swimmer,
less like a swimmer and
more like a bodybuilder.
yeah, a lot bigger this year, and conditions better as well. So you'll see.
Game time. The big man's got his paste.
Oh yeah,
Let's go. You're going to be joining my club soon with that hair though.
I will. I'll be shaving the hair off soon.
I think it'll suit you.
I think so. I think I'll try it soon, man.
Yeah, it'll look good.
It's kind of a bit thin.
I think it'll look good now with the beard, teeth looking banging. It'll look class.
Get the tan.
Oh yes. Right, I'm gonna eat this, guys, and then get on the road. Okay, back home from the gym. I've just had a bath, so I'm nice and fresh. Now I'm going to eat my meal number 5, which Meg kindly put on the pan, and it looks tremendous. We've got 100 grams of rice, my usual amount of veg, 100 grams of veg, 50 grams of prawns, 100 grams of wild salmon, and 9 grams of sweet pappy, which I do dilute with water, so I can afford for a little bit more. It is quite thick, so I add some water to it, which means it's like probably 2 calories per 9 gram anyway, and a little bit of Polish ketchup, which is actually way better than Heinz. Pudliszki, if you know, you know. So time to devour the meal and then enjoy the evening with Meg. Well, we both have some work to do first, and then we can enjoy the evening. And this is the meal. Look at this.
That's presented like a gourmet chef.
I do present all my meals like a gourmet
I did
chef. Ish. Ish.
Is it lovely? Have you said why you've lowered your protein in your video?
I've always lower protein when I do high carb days.
Yeah, but have you educated as to why?
I will educate them after when I've eaten.
Good topic then.
Yes, sir. Okay. Good evening, guys. Last meal about to go down. We've got 30 grams of whey isolate, triple chocolate from Chamber JP. We've got 150 grams of chocolate orange cream of rice. We've got 10 grams of almond butter, 10 grams of dark chocolate, 3 different fruits. We've got blueberries, kiwi, and raspberries. All of my health sups, and a scoop of joy onion. So that is the nightcap, guys. If you want your health sups or this glorious whey and cream of rice, go on Trade by JP, code Cool by 10. Now I'm going to eat this and get a head down and hopefully get a good night's sleep. And then I'll see you in the morning to cap off the video and give you an update. Peace out. As promised, guys, I'm capping off the video this morning, and it's actually a couple of days later because I did forget to cap off the video. But anyway, the high days did the job. And my weight only came up like 2 pounds, and like 2 days in, we're pretty much straight back down to my lowest weight. So steps are actually going to remain lower now, as we do have the rate of loss moving. So there is no merit to bringing the steps back up. Instead, we will continue to keep them lower at 8,000 now, and just keep focusing on quality training. The only thing that I need to suss out a little bit more is just to sleep, but I am just getting leaner, so it's just part of the process. I am waking up feeling good. I'm not feeling too tired or sluggish, so I guess it's not the end of the world. I'm just going to have to suck it up now and finish strong. But hope you are all enjoying the vlogs. I appreciate you all watching, and if you want to see anything else, please let me know. Now I'm going to enjoy my brew. If you've made it to the very end, I hope you are also having a tremendous brew. If you have made it to the very end, comment, prep below. Appreciate you all, guys. and I will see you again in the next vlog.